Steve in Medford, what's up, Steve?
Hey, what's going on, Mike? How are you
What's
today?
going on?
You know, sports in general and the Yankees, they're just out of touch. I mean, I don't care what happened last October with the economy. To price those seats even then, who had that money then?
Well, they could have sold them. They did. Listen, Steve, they didn't go into this blind. They sold 4.2 million seats last year. They knew what they could sell them at, and they believed they knew what they could touch people up for to sell these.
And, you know, it's going to be really interesting as this team gets older and, you know, you watch, like, the Rays who are fast and young. They're going to become how they were in the 80s, and there'll be nobody at the ballpark, and then they're just going to be screwed like they were then. There'll be nobody there.
Steve, I don't see how you could say that when they went out this year and they just added 3 premium stars in their prime to the team this year. They have an incredible amount of revenue. They just added Teixeira in his prime. They just added CC Sabathia. They just added Burnett. Those guys are, you know, in their prime right now. They just added them to the team this year. Well, you know, that team is not going to get bad. They have too much revenue to buy players. I don't think they're going to get bad. I don't think that's the issue. And listen, the prices will come down to fit the marketplace. That will happen after this year. The question is it next year? I think they'll know what to adequately price the tickets at to sell them next year. The question is, how do they fill the ballpark this year without ticking off the people who paid full freight? I think that's the issue they're dealing with right now.
What just is more interesting to me is the fact that, you know, baseball, you have 81 games,
right,
and you compare it to football where you have 8.
Right.
And, yes, there are about 14 or so teams that have PSLs, and now the Giants and Jets will be other ones. But, you know, if you want to pay a lot to go to a football game and it's 8 games and every game has so much importance on it, I can almost understand it. And I think football is more of an event where you need to be there, whereas baseball, you watch it on TV, there's a lot of games. There's not that many games during the regular season that really mean a tremendous amount.
So the point is?
The point is, you know, to charge $900 for me to go watch them play the A's on Wednesday in May, you know, when the game really, in the grand scheme of things, is going to mean nothing.
I agree with you. See, but people don't buy the seats. I don't think people buy the seats based on the team. I think the people who are buying those seats are businesses. I think the problem is those businesses have dried up for the time being. I don't think it's normal people. I think 75% of the time, thanks for the call, it is businesses buying, it is companies buying those seats. And they're entertaining clients with them. They give them to people. They entertain people. That's what they do with the seats. That's where you're getting the $800 seats and the, you know, $900 seats. I don't think those are regular fans in most of those seats, and I think that's what's dried up, no question.